morning, St. Joseph Academy. Welcome to Project Red. My name is Sofia Carballar, and alongside me is my right-hand man, Daniel Esteve. Daniel?
Thanks, Sophia. Today is a great day for Bloodhounds, preparing for this week's first pep rally of the new school year, celebrating St. Joseph Academy football team's first game of the season here at Canales Field. We look forward to it, and we look forward to have our school showing their great spirit for the rest of the school and all their athletics and sports teams.
I'm here with Pablo Desaro, a 7th grade Bloodhound, and he's here to tell us about his past experience in 6th grade and how that transitioned to his 7th grade year here at St. Joe. So, how was 6th grade different from 7th grade?
Well, 6th grade last year, I was in a boarding school in Boston, and it was definitely different because I was living at the school, and after every class, it was like you could go to your dorm. You didn't have anyone to rely on, really, besides your teacher, so you really felt like as like you really like brothers with everyone in your school.
And how are you liking St. Joe?
I'm definitely loving St. Joe.
I'm here with Lucia Delgado and coming to tell us about her experience here at St. Joe in her 7th grade year. So how's your experience here?
Very different than what I'm used to, because at my old school there was barely any kids.
And what was your old school and how was that change? Do you like the change?
Yes. I'm not sure because it's like, now there's like 90 kids just in 7th grade. In my old school there was like 50 kids in the whole school.
Uh-huh. And how big was your class of 6th grade?
It was like 20 people, but that was 4th, 5th, and 6th. There was only like 4 other 6th graders left.
And are you enjoying making new friends and knowing a lot of people?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm here with Caroline Puckett, a 7th grader in our St. Joseph Academy school, and I'm here to ask her about her long generations here at St. Joe. I understand that you're the 3rd generation to come to St. Joe of your family?
Yes, my parents went, my aunt went, my uncles went, my grandparents went.
And how are you enjoying St. Joe? How are you liking it?
I'm really liking the change because at St. Mary's there were less teachers. I had 3 teachers, now I have 7.
Oh, that's
so
good.
It's very different.
And what do you do here at St. Joe for fun?
I love hanging out with my friends, especially the new ones that I've met for the past 2 weeks I've been here.
Oh, that's good. Okay, well, and do you want to explain to us a little more of how special it was for you to come to St. Joe?
Well, I was really happy and excited because I'm the 3rd generation. My whole family's been here, so I'm kind of used to the environment.
Well, that's good. I'm here with Ricky Marroquin. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions about his stance here in St. Joe right now. So, Ricky, how are you liking St. Joe?
I really like it. I mean, it's really different from my other school, Episcopal Day School. I had less teachers over here, and I have more teachers over here.
Oh, well, that's good. And are you planning to get into any sports, any activities?
Well, yeah, actually, right now I am in football, and I'm planning to join basketball later.
Oh, that's good. Thank you very much for your time, Ricky.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. Thank you, guys.
Now, Sophia, I see you have our quote of the week.
Yes, I do. For Quote of the Week, brought to you by Dylan Cavazos, an 8th grader, and our very own staff here at Project Red. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Said by Albert Einstein. Thank you, Dylan.
Now, Sophia, it was a big week last week for many students here at St. Joseph Academy as we had our annual student inductions into our student council. Student council representatives grades 8 through 12 were formally inducted last Friday at our St. Joseph Academy inductions. Now, our very own cast member here at Project Red, Sofia Carballar, said her presidential address after being inducted as president of our student body. Along with her, Hector Filisola, our new class vice president, also said a very nice speech to represent our new St. Joseph Academy student body. Now, for the rest of the 8th through 12th grade representatives, we're all formally inducted, and we look forward to having a great school year with these people working as our student council representatives. Good morning, Bloodhounds. I'm Daniel Esteve, and welcome to another edition of Sports Talk. It was a big week for St. Joseph Academy Athletics last week for both football and cross country. But let's start with cross country. The boys and girls visited Edinburgh, Texas for their first meet of the new school year last Saturday. Both teams were led by freshman Sean Cantu and senior Victoria Reyes for the boys and girls team. We give a big congratulations to the cross country team for finishing their first meet. Now let's send it over to football. The boys football team, commonly regarded as the best offense in the entire valley, purely showed that last week against Lyford last Friday in Lyford, Texas. Led by quarterback senior Adrian Gutierrez, who rushed for 103 yards and passed for 201, had a total of 5 touchdowns. Now I know that sounds crazy, 5 touchdowns, but he did have a little bit of help, mainly from senior wide receiver Adrian Guerra, who caught 8 of those passes for 128 yards and 3 touchdowns. But that wasn't it. So senior running back Brandon Olvera also rushed for 209 yards, caught for 32, and also had 3 touchdowns. The final score of that game was 64-40 in favor of St. Joseph Academy. Now I know what you're thinking, how? 64-40? But yeah, that purely shows the St. Joseph Academy offensive power. But let's not show all the love to offense. Let's show a little bit of defense. Defensive turnovers by Jorge de la Garza, Luis Varela, Daniel Gonzalez, and Chris Cervellon also showcased their skills in the game last Friday. Now we give a big congratulations to St. Joseph Academy football team for their first win last Friday in Lyford, and we look forward to seeing all you Bloodhound fans this Friday here at Canales Field when they play the Progresso Red Ants this Friday, September 6th, here at Canales Field. We look forward to seeing you there. Now, thank you for stopping here for another edition of Sports Talk, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you, Daniel. And now for a cultural tidbit. Did you know that in America, 900 million Valentine's Day cards are sent out every Valentine's Day?
Wow, that's very interesting, Sophia.
A lot of love.
I agree. But now let's kick it over to some world news. This past Monday, a 64-year-old woman, who is not only an endurance swimmer, but a very persistent person, swam from Cuba to Florida. Now, I know that sounds crazy because I guarantee you I could not do that ever in my entire life. But her name was Diana Nyad, and she told herself that she would swim from Cuba to Florida, being the first woman to ever do that in history. So we congratulate her on her achievement of this very amazing goal. Now, Sophia, I think that's all the time we have.
That is all the time we had. But remember, St. Joe, it's always a good day to be a Bloodhound.
Stay classy, St. Joe.